Here's my promise to you. If you're a qualified private duty home care agency, we will help you get on the preferred partners list to receive discharges from hospitals in your area. Why does it matter? Because a single hospital discharges roughly 200 patients per month. That's 2,400 discharges per year. And if you receive just 10% of those discharges, that's 24 referrals a month. And if you close a very modest 40% of those, that's roughly 100 new clients per year. For most agencies watching this, that's over $1 million in annual revenue without hiring a sales team, without begging for meetings, and without gambling on yet another marketing experiment. That's what this is all about. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through how my plug and play system generates 10 to 30 discharge referrals per month. This is specifically for private duty home care agency owners doing $1 million to $3 million a year who are looking to grow. And they're dealing with unpredictable census right now, inconsistent referrals, and zero real access to hospital staff. And they've got to want 10 to 30 discharge referrals every single month without a sales team, without lunch and learns, ads that don't work, or wasting months with marketers that don't pan out, especially the ones that can't get inside of the hospital system. I'm going to show you what this actually is, how it works at a high level, who it's a fit for and who it's not, and what decision you'll need to make by the end to see if this applies to you. By the end of this video, you'll know with certainty whether my preferred partner program makes sense for you or not. Here's the situation most private duty home care agency owners are in right now. Your census is unpredictable. You're guessing month to month where your referrals are going to come from, and you don't really know what your marketing team is doing. You might be getting some referrals through word of mouth, and that's keeping your business afloat. You have some relationships, but some of these referrals are random. There's no system. You feel like there's very little control and very little predictability. Most agencies try hiring marketers, running ads, or even physically walking into hospitals and facilities to get on the list. They try dropping off merch, bringing food, but what ends up happening is nothing. Months go by, emails don't get answered, and phone calls go nowhere. And guess what? You're still invisible to the people who actually control discharges and the care continuum at hospitals. Hospitals don't really need agencies. The real problem is that you're not recallable to these case managers, and you're not aligned with the hospital's goals, metrics, and you're not helping them ease their pressures. From their perspective, you're not positioned as an authority. You're just another option without a track record. What you need is clarity. And here's how the Preferred Partner Program actually works. At a high level, it's a partner positioning system. It's online, reliable, and scalable. Instead of showing up in person, cold calling, or trying to break into hospitals, we position you as the most prestigious and valuable home care authority in your city, maybe even your state. We do this digitally through targeted webinars, hyper-specific ads, and educational content, and we do it with authority and positioning designed specifically for case managers, partners, and physicians to respond to. Hospital leadership loves it too. We show them how you can help them hit their metrics, reduce risk, and solve their discharge problems so they want to work with you. This shift allows you to hit 10 to 30 discharge referrals a month without chasing referrals, without begging for meetings with case managers and social workers, and without wasting time doing in-person networking at conferences or meetups. This isn't a lead generation, this isn't ads or software or coaching, and this is not designed for agencies that aren't ready to be taken seriously by hospital staff, the top of the food chain. Now, there's a lot of ways to try and solve this referral problem you might be having. You can run ads, you can burn cash attracting the wrong audience. If you hire marketers or salespeople, there's the time to get them onboarded and effective, and you're paying for activity, not access. And if you walk into hospitals, you're gonna hit compliance walls and gatekeepers immediately. What we've done is remove the access barrier and trust barrier ethically while keeping what hospitals care about most at the forefront: reliability, risk reduction, and the ease for case managers to discharge their patients. So you're no longer asking for referrals, you're being selected. Let me be very clear about who this is for. This is for established private equity home care agencies with at least 20 active clients. You can absorb 10 to 30 new referrals per month. You have the systems and hiring in place, and you are serious about becoming a long-term partner. This is not for brand new agencies, startups as they call themselves, agencies in financial distress, or those without operational capacity, or anyone looking for a cheap or instant solution. If you want referrals without changing anything in your business or without changing how you're perceived, this isn't going to work. If you decide this makes sense and you want to take action, here's what happens next. First, we review your agency metrics and capacity, and then we analyze your local hospital landscape and referral competition. After that, we map exactly what it will take for you to become a preferred partner. And after that, we're going to have a clear idea into the visibility behind the scenes of those hospitals. And we're going to show you and be honest whether or not you can reach that 10 or 30 metrics, 10 or 30 census a month. If this already makes sense, you can book a preferred partner assessment call. We call it an onboarding call by clicking the button below. And usually for this program, we charge anywhere between $12,000 and $20,000 a month. Usually if you're a more established, larger agency, the price is lower. Or if you want to move faster, we can always charge more for speed. You can always sign up for that. I'm going to be honest, we see about a 60% to 80% success rate with our agencies. And if you're a smaller agency, you're new and you haven't been tracking your numbers and you haven't already built a reputation in the industry, there's a smaller likelihood of success for you. But if you like how this sounds, if you want to actually be at that top of the referral list for hospitals when they take the sheet to their patients as they're getting discharged, this is what we do for mature private duty home care agencies. And what we can do is book an onboarding call where we're going to walk you through our process and let you know if we're able to get you the results that we promise on this call. Thanks.